Next up, at UFC 304, we have Oban Elliott taking on Preston Parsons. Oban Elliott, 10-2. Oban Elliott, 10-2 in his career, 5-0 in his last 5. He is on a nice 6-fight win streak. He's taking on Preston Parsons, 11-4 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He is alternating wins and losses. Oban is a well-rounded guy. He's got 15 full minutes of cardio, plenty of tools in the bag. When he's striking, he wants to dance on the outside, then he'll fire off an overhand or two to close the distance. He is fast, he is athletic, he is flashy, he's got spins. Takedown defense is middle of the road. If he is taken down, he will try to work back to his feet, decent get-up game, does not chase submissions that aren't there, meaning he's not going to put himself into a predicament. He is coming off that decision win over Val Woodburn, where he did get dropped, but he controlled the striking and the grappling, taking on Preston Parsons. Preston Parsons, slick grappler. He has 9 submissions in 11 wins. A BJJ black belt. He's going to move forward aggressively. He's going to throw big shots. He'll set up some takedowns. And while he is a dangerous grappler, he can be a bit clueless if the grappling doesn't get going. Historically, he has been sort of a takedown or bust kind of guy. But he did just beat Matt Semmelsberger in a fight where not only did his takedowns look good, but so did his striking. And that win has me on the Preston Parsons side. I think this fight's going to be kind of boring, honestly. But I do think Preston's going to win. He could potentially get his 10th submission. Oban's a well-rounded guy. He's not dangerous. So Preston isn't going to have to worry about closing the distance because it's not like Oban's got a big right hand just waiting for him. So Preston Parsons is going to be the pick. I think he gets it done. We saw him go the distance in his last fight. So I think he can continue to do more of that if he can't get the early submission. Jakey boy, what do you think?
Yeah, Oban is just not very good. I mean, he is a tough dude. He's well-rounded, but there's nothing that he really excels at. And anytime you're almost getting put out and you're struggling to finish a guy like Val Woodburn, it is not a good situation. He was getting hurt in his Contender Series fight. What does worry me a little bit is I kind of had the same breakdown last week with a guy named Hyder. Right? Same weird fucking name, Hyder, Oban, weird fucking names. And I said Jung Young is just the better fighter. I think Preston Parsons is just the better fighter. And then Hyder managed to turn that fight into an absolute fucking firefight, a dog fight, a phone booth fight, and put my guy outstanding TKO, and I was jaw-dropped because I did not expect that to happen at all. I'm saying the same thing about Oban here. I don't think he's the better fighter with Preston Parsons. If he turns this into a slug fight, whatever, he has shown that he can kind of out-tough those situations where the other guy might not be able to. But this is a little bit different because Preston Parsons, he wants to wrestle. He wants to grapple. So off that pressure, even if Oban gets a little bit too wild or aggressive, Preston can shoot those takedowns. He should be able to get the takedowns, the control, maybe find a finish. He's very good on the ground, and he's tough. He's a dog as well, right? He's a former Lock of the Week. I understand who this guy is. He is a dog as well. Made some mistakes in that fight late. I don't think he needs to worry about those type of mistakes against a guy like Oban. So I respect Oban's toughness. And like I said, if he comes in this week and just blitzes them and smokes them or whatever, because he's been talking very confidently that he is the better fighter and he's going to knock this guy the fuck out. So if he does it, I'm not going to be crazy surprised, but I'm picking Preston. My money's on Preston. I think he's going to dominate on the ground.
Yeah, and these odds are solid.
I didn't say slug fight.
Yeah, people think Big Ange getting it going.
I did not say. We did give Angelo credit for the slug on the live stream. People started typing in the chat. It's actually kind of funny, and then I acknowledged it, and we all agreed that the Kanan Kurt Holloway fight was the first ever slug fight. That thing was sloppy. It was back and forth. It was a crazy fight. They looked like some slugs on the ground at time, and somebody was like, "Slug fight?" question mark, and I was like, "Yes, this is a slug fight." So
See?
we actually. Angelo tried, but me, and you guys turned it into one. We stole the copyright from him.
Stolen
we own it
valor.
Now.
And if
we
you're
stole
new
the
here,
word from you.
If you're new here,
We took it back.
And you don't know what's going on, I say slug fight. And I said it in a couple of my quick picks. I said it, and people slaughter me. That's not.
But
a
it
word.
wasn't
You're
a word
idiot.
yet.
Nobody says that. It was
Nobody
a word.
said it yet. Nobody had ever said it until I said it.
I said it, and then they said it to you.
Yeah,
and
but
then
I said it in context, and I gave it a definition. I said, this is what it is. So it's our word now. Chat, you can use it whenever you want. You have the slug fight pass. I can use it. Angelo is not allowed to say it.
And the funniest part is I've always been saying it is a word. I'm not saying I invented a word. I have been saying slug fight my whole life. And people were like, that's not a word. You're an idiot. I'm like, of course it's a word. People say that. And then now you're trying to pretend it's a new word. What a wild twist.
That's the S word for you from now on.
What's the S word? Oh, slug fight.
Whoa, Chad, how do we feel about him using our word?
Either way, $7,600 in DraftKings versus $8,600. Preston Parsons, surprisingly affordable at minus 136. And $8,600 in DraftKings. He will probably sneak his way into my lineup with Muhammad Mokaev. And I might throw a little bit of just a straight up money line bet. Maybe an inside the distance decision, no action, something like that. Because I do think every week I have early reads that I'm super confident in. And then as the week goes on, like, your confidence changes. The more you look at it, the more you analyze it, you can convince yourself in any direction. Preston Parsons is a guy that I'm getting increasingly more confident in as the week goes on. You're not?
It doesn't bode well. I'm actually...
Because you are?
No, because...
I've been crushing lately, so I don't know what the problem is here. I'm no jinx.
How'd that safety parlay do this weekend?
It won.
There you go. Congratulations.
Why are you saying it like that?
I was just trying to give you some free ad time. And if you want to see that...
Safety parlay, you can unlock it now at WeWantPicks.com. Just click become a member. It's only $10 for an entire month. You're going to get the copy-paste bets. If that's what you want to see the bets, they're there. And they've been winning. If you want to do some of your own research, we have all the tools you could ever need. We just released a literally custom-developed tool that you can interact with, add filters, stack those filters, and then export a chart of all the data. You can click a button and immediately take you from the chart to the video so you can watch that fight with your own eyes. WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member. It's only $10 for an entire month. A whole month. You get 4 events. It's $2.50 a week. What are we doing? You're going to go buy some guy's Patreon? You're going to go spend $100 a month from some dude? Absurd, nuts, crazy. Don't do it.